bro.
Nothing much. Introduce yourself, let the people know who you are.
Yeah, my name KabadYah, known as 10 Be the God. Also, 10 Be the God Music, independent. You know what I'm saying? Been doing my thing since 2001, business-wise.
Now, yeah, like you say, you've been doing your thing independently. I kind of glance over your just your profile nowadays for your social media. It seems like you got a good thing going for yourself as far as independency, like as far as financial. Even I seen like you was kind of like, I guess, making your own food in a sense, like as far as like the chicken and the goats and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that was actually like the vlogging had came on,
Yeah.
taking the trip out to Burkina Faso, and the vlogging had came into play with that, and I had the adventure just watching them in the village, like how they prepare the food. So you know, so I made sure I got to get a video of that when I was out there. So I actually enjoyed that, man, especially watching them prepare the goat, kill it, you know what I'm saying, slaughter it, cook it and everything. So yeah, I definitely had to get the videos of that, the chicken too. I liked all that.
Yeah, I should have seen that.
Yeah, that was cool. But yeah, I'm mostly a musician. I do music, but I just got into the vlogging thing. So
yeah, that's what I seen the vlog. It's on YouTube, right?
yeah, it's on YouTube. Yeah.
Speaking of like just your music, I seen in one of your vlogs you say that you had to change your style of music.
Oh yeah, cause like when I first got started with my business, it was all just street music, you know what I'm saying? Young nigga music, you know what I mean, going crazy. But like as I got a little older with my craft and everything, you know, my consciousness grew, and I just had to better myself and make sure that when I'm putting out the music, I polish it up, make sure it sound good. And it also came when I started getting my mixing and mastering down, and really get deeper into the business side of things. So it helped me out a whole lot. So, you know, my love for music and producing and everything like that, it definitely grew, man, with me getting my mind right on how I'm even coming up with the music. So, you know, just conscious play now, and so it's doing its thing right now.
Right. What was your reason of primarily making that switch?
Well, basically, due to spirituality, you know what I'm saying. I couldn't continue my mindset on, you know, the mindset of the street vibe or dealing and killing or whatever, however you want to go about it or whatever, you know. So just growing in the Most High, or whatever, and learning my craft and believing that we are the chosen people. So as I continue to grow with that and stuff like that, my music changed up, my craft changed up, and I just wanted to make sure deliverance was on hand. A lot of music people might think is like some gospel music, but it ain't really about that. It's just consciousness and having a more, you know, positive way of going about how you doing your thing and delivering too, you know what I'm saying?
You hit a point where you said as far as like the consciousness of it.
Yeah.
Like music, it plays a huge impact on society.
Right.
Little do people know, like, for like even as like a little child, when you grow into adolescent, the music you like primarily listen to as a child kind of affects your like your conscious mind. You grow up and kind of develop those behaviors as you become an adult.
Right.
Like, for if you listen to all trap music as a kid, you don't grow up, start, you know,
be in the trap.
Be
right.
right. Yeah. Like the frequencies from those types of music, they like it mess with your psyche in a sense.
Yeah, it's for real, man. Yeah, especially like in St. Louis, growing up, man, St. Louis is like the gutter, so you know what I mean, you definitely grow into it, man. So just being out here, even though I still got to be on my toes, St. Louis, you know what I mean, how you move around, but it give me a more sense of living, you know. I gotta look on my shoulders as much, you know what I mean, and it heightened up my business mindset too, you know what I mean. You don't really have other than being a trapper or something like that in your mind, but when you get business side of things in your head, you know what I mean, and how to grow in the business, man, there's a lot to take in and they help you out, you know what I mean.
Now, did you move to Africa? Or
Yeah.
You just visit frequently?
Yeah, I had did my African ancestry DNA at the end of last year, and I had actually just shot out there on the humbug. I just went You know what I mean? I ain't necessarily have nothing on my mind where I was just gonna be out there for life, or if I was gonna be coming back here. I just went out there, took the adventure in, and just took everything in. I wanted to meet as many people as I could meet, you know, just get my mind right and just stay out the way. Like I was saying before, you know, a little bit away from St. Louis for a minute, and the mindset of the streets of St. Louis, it was a lot, you know, and take my kids out there and let them witness something. And yeah, it was a whole lot, man. So I just enjoyed myself. I would definitely wanted to, you know, the COVID thing, everything going on here just on 10. The level, when I left, it was just, everything was real and heightened. So to go out there and just be at a peace of mind, you know, it felt real good. It definitely felt good on the inside.
How was the culture out there versus the American culture?
Man, the culture was like, it was real, like, it was real pure, you know, down to earth, everybody original, you know what I'm saying? What I want to say is everybody, I was real in heightened out there, like I was like a celebrity walking around out there, but the lifestyle of everybody was, it was real peaceful. Everybody was real independent, put it like that. Everybody was real independent, you know, it was a whole lot to learn, and everybody was just working hard, having a good time, chilling. It was just laid back, real lax, you know, like real peaceful. Everybody willing to help you out with whatever you need help with, and learning. So it's just way different than here. It's on 10, turned up all the time, everybody on the go. But out there it's real laid back, independent, peaceful, you know.
So you say you primarily do music. You got the album Back from Slavery.
Right.
Yeah. Why you choose that title?
Well, the mindset that everybody gets, you know, over here, you know, coming from Africa, or we come from Africa, or this and that, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to put in the mindset that my mentality is back from the mentality that was given to us. You know what I mean? So I wanted to switch all that up. So I'm back in a peaceful place in spirituality. I'm back from the mindset of slavery. You know what I'm saying? Having a mental slavery. You know what I mean? So I changed everything up, switched everything up, on toes about everything, really business oriented, and you know, I'm back from the slave mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think today's world lacks black leaders in America? Like, the only time you hear about a black leader as far as Dr. Umar, Farrakhan, you know, people of those nature or whatever. Why do you think we lack black leaders in this generation?
Because I think mostly majority, I think is because of the mentality of the generation culture, as far as, you know, music, you know, what's been out there. So it's like popularity with the music and who we look at as, especially coming from the hoods out here, we giving these individuals, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? To us, certain rappers is hot, and we don't hear nothing nobody else got to say, you know what I mean? So it just continue, and the trend of it just roll over, and so it's hard to hear anybody talking about anything, you know what I mean? Because all we see on this end is negativity, and you know, we don't really have too much game. We don't got too many upbringings to teach us in the right way, the right path, you know what I mean? So for the most part, that's all I can really say, you know what I mean? We just don't got enough. All our leaders is pretty much young, turned up now, you know what I mean?
Like they say, rappers, yeah. Athletes.
Yeah, just basically rappers. Even the athletes is like rappers now, you know what I mean? They just like the rapper now, so it's like we don't got nobody to look up to, you know what I mean? Everybody is on the same boat.
And you said like you took your kids out to Africa with you.
Yeah.
Like, how important is the black family structure?
Oh man, I think it's real powerful, man. Like coming up, in my coming up, you know, it's like the player thing was the thing, you know what I mean? You moving on, and even I done had my ups and downs, you know what I mean? But all my kids being with me, seeing everything, like, that's so powerful to me, because I ain't get to witness nothing like that growing up, you know what I mean? So I know they'll never forget it, you know what I mean? And then we going out there, everything that I'm learning, they learning too. They'll never forget that, just like I won't forget those things. So, and then being with my wife and everything, just she hand in hand with me along the way. So they seeing all of this, they see how it go, and then when we get out there, that's the way the life is, you know what I mean? You building up with a family, they appreciate those things, you know, those standards of life. When as on the back end, once again, you know, over here, it's not looked at like that, you know what I mean? But when somebody sees something like that, it's real strong, you know what I mean? It can help you out, you know, a whole lot. It definitely could have helped me out a whole lot more growing up. Even though my father, he was around a little bit, but it still wasn't a staple to do the things like I do these days, you know.
Now, are you teaching your children the same type of independence mindset that you have?
Oh yeah, everything I got going on, I'm letting them know that this theirs. So everything I'm doing, the mode I'm in, it's building up for them. You know, I got land now. You know, I got land out there. So when I went out there, I got land out there. That's they land. You know what I mean? I got my business going 100% full-fledged. It's all mine, straight legit. It's they business next. You know what I mean? I'm getting things settled out here, because that put me in another mindset too. When I got out there and going, I'm like, you know what, man, I need to take my ass and do this there. I need to do these things. So I'm on the motion now, and everything is all for them. So later they can look back like, damn, daddy really got us ready, you know, and told us and put us in a position, and ain't gonna be no looking back, you know what I mean?
Now, I don't know, I don't know how your life was when you was younger, but how does it feel to be independent versus working a 9 to 5, or maybe trapping or living the street life, where you got everything you're doing legally and it's all yours?
Oh man, it's powerful, man. Like growing up, you know, everybody had a job, and then everybody wanted a job. My father and them, like, music was a big thing in my family. You know, we all love music. They used to be bumping to Bobby Brown and all that back in the day, Michael Jackson, Prince, all that, but it wasn't like, and my daddy could sing, you know what I mean? But it wasn't like he coming up with a song or something like that. It kind of grew a little bit till it got to the point where I was a little bit more independent. So just to grow up in it, man, and get myself ready, you know, it changed everything for me, you know what I mean? And come from out here, it ain't really too much to fall back on, you know. You got what I want to say, like small things to run to, you know, to elevate yourself, you know what I mean?
Closing out here, do you have any last words you'd like to share?
Well, yeah, man, shout out to Burkina Faso, you know, shout out to everybody doing their thing independently in St. Louis. You know, I just real happy to up my craft. I'm excited for the people who looked at me, and so many people who looked up to me, have been following me. I appreciate everybody like that, and I definitely hope I can be somebody to look up to help somebody else out. But I'm definitely happy to be independent, just moving forward, and I'm gonna keep on grinding.
Shout out to social media.
Oh yeah, my social media at KabadYah. You know, you'll find me at everything at KabadYah, KabadYah. You know what I mean? So everybody will find me all over the internet. You know what I mean?